morning, soul family. How are you all doing today? I'm exhausted. It's a beautiful day, calm water. This little guy is probably going to sleep all day since he was up all night. It's like having a baby again. When Spirit tells you, be prepared, are you sure that you want to take on what this task is going to require of you? You might be biting off more than you can chew. You got to pay attention. I'm glad to see that he's doing well, but my God, it's been a long time since, I've had babies, but I've had a lot of cat babies lately, right? With Lily and now with this little guy, poor little guy in the middle of the night, he went to the bathroom and he can't clean himself because he's got that damn collar on him. And he was trying and he was so uncomfortable and I couldn't see because it was the middle of the night. And I just kept kind of trying to make him comfortable and found out this morning that there's poop from one end of my house to the other all over the floor, and it was, I guess, because of the medication. It was runny, but because of the medication also, it's like cement. It's taken me the last hour and a half to clean my carpet and my carpets and my thank God most of my room is hardwood floors. But good Lord, and I finally thought I can't handle this anymore. Looked at his tail and it had poop all in it, and that's what was dragging everywhere. And so he went in the bath. Too bad for the stitches. I kept his stitches out. I washed his legs. I washed his tail. It's like, sometimes you can't put a Band-Aid on what stinks. Interesting dreams last night, considering I had about 3 hours broken up of sleep time early this morning. I texted my landlord and left him a message, said, you can go in and get Prince, whenever you want, because he said, if you want me to come help you in the morning, I'll come get him. So I went back into my room and I had a little bit of time to just kind of, I don't know, it wasn't really sleeping, it was more like lucid, it was lucid dreaming, but, and all night long I watched, and I don't know who I was watching, it was weird, but it was me as somebody, and my sister, or my mother, or my really good friend, looks like Pamela Anderson. Okay, now I remember months ago I heard in my meditation, that Pam Leach woman still has a hold of him. And Pam Leach is Pamela Anderson's maiden name, if anybody didn't know that. It's one of her names. So, not her maiden name, but one of her names, Pam Leach. I'm trying to think if it's one of her sons, one of her marriages, I can't remember. Anyway, I've seen this woman in my dreams for the last several years. She's got blonde hair, big lips, Restylane lips, big fake boobs. She's real super, super skinny. And I don't know if she's representing a female or just somebody's feminine energy. I have no idea. But this person is plastic, right? And this person is very materialistic. And it's weird because I'm with this person. I don't know why I would be with this person. Clearly this is not me. And this person had bought every outfit in the world. There was a party that was going to be happening. And I guess the person that I was with wanted to do something nice for me and went and got the same skirts for me as hers. And I looked at them and I thought, they're way too small. These would never fit me, these skirts. Because they look like doll size, Barbie doll, think about it, right? And she came down and she saw all of the skirts and she was, all I could tell you is, she was so jealous of me. It was interesting because here she looks like Pamela Anderson and she's got all of this money and opulence and blah, 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 right? And when the person that I was with got me the skirt, she says, why did you get those? And I said, I guess he wanted to do something nice for me. And she was so jealous. And then I hear, as I'm coming out of this, I'm walking around the house and I'm hearing, you're going to hear me roar louder than a lion. And remember in my other dream, there was whoever I was in my dream, I fell off my horse and my horse went running across the field and that lion came out after it and was and I was worried that the lion was going to kill my horse, but my horse was safe. So there's something about a feminine Leo energy. And what's interesting is for those of us who have people gossiping or jealous, because that's what I watched in my dreams, don't worry about it. The reason they're doing that is because they're jealous of you. And it's funny because it's just like this little cat, he doesn't realize that Liger and Lily are jealous of him. He's worried. We all are so worried about what everybody else is thinking that we don't realize that they're just thinking about themselves. In dream space and in dream words, Skirt means earning money or success, like financial problems in your family. And what's interesting is the new skirt indicates the financial problems in the family will be humiliated by someone that will attend your family. Isn't that interesting? So also, I mean, a skirt represents flirtation, temptation, right? Spoiling. You may be itching to spoil yourself. You may feel that something is calling you. And negatively, the skirt is you're playing with fire or succumbing to temptation. A skirt might reveal situations where you're flirting with someone to feel you're being flirted with. It could be an invitation of social cues being made by someone. And it reflects hidden messages or subtleties projected by these ones. If there's anxiety in the dream about someone, it represents fear of someone finding out your true feelings. So for me, it's strange because I'm watching this other person and I'm looking at these skirts and I didn't want them. Isn't that interesting? So whoever it is, I don't want the flirtation, I guess, and I'm not concerned with somebody's money or what they want to give me, but it might be, like Spirit said, there's offers. It also, to me, personally, it's also about how you feel about in this situation. I felt like this person who was supposed to be my family member or my friend was talking against me, talking behind my back. They were jealous. They were so jealous they could barely contain themselves. So yesterday we got the message from the cat bird. Remember the cat, the lion, the cat, bird. Bird was tweeting. So there's somebody who's talking and saying a lot of negative things, spreading gossip about you, spinning things around. But there's something within a family situation also going on that you can't trust someone in a skirt that has to do with your financial situation. If this person sounds familiar when I describe her, I mean, I heard a couple months ago that Pam Leach woman still has hold of him. So somebody has got a collar on them, and it's a woman named that looks like that. And I heard another thing is my landlord fell in love with this cat. He literally was. I had to ask him to leave my room. He was in here and he said he's going to keep him in jail for as long as he can. And that's another message for anybody. So boundaries. Somebody trying to keep you in jail because they fell in love with you. Think about that. As I said, the lion doesn't have to be a female. This Pam Leach person could be a man, could be a feminine, could be a gay person. Who knows? Whatever it is. I had to bring it up because it was just going around and around and around. And then when I heard that, you're going to hear me roar louder than a lion. The lion, his cat is temporarily looking like a lion. He's not going to be, he's cleaning himself right now, right? He's going to soon be losing that collar, whatever that means, the collar. So we're going to go to the Akashic Tarot, and I'm going to pray. I'm going to pray that we get a different message today that we haven't had, you know? I'm just going to drop it right now, just like that, and see what we get. Well, we got the same frickin' card that we've always been getting. Good God, good God. But we got her in the upright. The last time we got her, she was in the reverse order. So here we see the Oracle of Delphi. Now, in this position, this is awesome, because this is an oracle. I am an oracle. An oracle is, you get messages through spirit. These are oracle cards, right? So what's going on here is this oracle has been elevated. What's happening here is, this is spirit. She's getting messages. She's being filled with spirit. She's being filled with energy from spirit. And the wise man, and you are a wise man if you listen to spirit's guidance, right? The wise man is taking notes. And whatever it is that the Oracle of Delphi is channeling, he's taking careful notes. So he represents the high priest, so that's the most holy. She is on a three-legged seat. Three, we've been getting three for quite a while. Three, the full circle completion, also the Ascended Masters working with you. Hold on, let me turn the radio down. Isn't that interesting? I got so used to the noise around me that I tuned it out. So I think that's a good sign. I mean, in some ways, we got to be careful. Don't tune out what Spirit's trying to tell you. But that was noise. That was like white noise. So it's kind of like I think about, a true master is able to find peace amidst chaos, right? So I was focused on my work. I was focused on what Spirit was giving me. Kind of like this. I'm channeling right now. And I wasn't distracted. So that's a message that if we listen to Spirit and we stay on our spiritual path, no matter what is going on, we won't be distracted by outside interference. There's a lot of interference around us. there's people, there's noise, there's thoughts, our own monkey mind. So that's why Spirit, whenever we're having a difficult time, Spirit says go into meditation, go into a quiet space. You need to clear away what is no longer serving you, or what's getting in your way, so that you can hear the messages that Spirit's bringing to you. So what's going on here is she is getting messages from Spirit. She's relaying them to Apollo. She's getting them from Apollo, apparently. And she's relaying them to the priest. He is interpreting what she's getting. So this is really important because how is she understanding it, and how is he, like she's getting it and she's relaying it to him, and then he's got to figure out how he thinks about it. So what's going on as far as our own psychic impression is our own perception and the interpretation of it, right? That's why, like in the Bible, a lot of people that are very religious, they say that, you know, don't be referring to a fortune teller of events. Don't be looking to the stars for your answers, right? They're making, so people say that that's wrong, it's evil. No, what they're telling you is you don't need to be looking outside of yourself, because we have our answers within ourselves, right? We all have our answers within ourselves if we go down deep into meditation. Now I need to shut my door because I'm getting my landlord walk by with his phone. It's always walking up into my room. So there's me shutting the door, you know, boundaries. Also, when you notice something interfering, close the door, right? It was going to cause a disruption. So close the door. What in your life is causing a disruption? Shut that door. Shut that door. If you are in your dream space and you're having difficulty, shut the door. Call Spirit in and ask Archangel Metatron to do a sweep of your body. Are there any tears in my auric field? Ask Archangel Michael to come in and pull out any cords or barbs or anything thrown at you, because clearly, as far as myself, people are talking behind my back and they're gossiping, right? I'm not worried about it, but I do want to make sure that my auric field and my own personal armor is intact, right? So you ask for your body to be a sweep to be done, and then I want to have my entire energy shield cleared. So right now I'm feeling all of my chakras are spinning right now. I've already asked, so it's moving through me. I've asked that the Father fill me with divine light, pure healing light, and clean out everything inside, because any negative thoughts, feelings, or even myself, right? I've only had a couple hours sleep. I'm very, very tired. My dreams were frustrating me. First of all, I don't like watching negative energy. I don't want anything to do with the person that I was being shown. It isn't my life, that person. It's someone else that's connecting to me. So I want to detach from that. So I burn off everything that's within me, right? And anything that I've thought in a negative way also, because I could be polluting my own inner shield. So we do that first, and then we ask for the outside to be swept. Archangel Michael, I'm asking you to do a sweep over the outside of me and clear everything off my shield. And then I'm asking for a new shield to be erected. And I'm looking at the sun. Actually, what I'm doing is, you guys can look at this yellow. And I'm looking at the sun, and I'm asking that heat pour down upon me. And I want that to fill up inside of me. Even though Michael swept inside, I'm going to fill that up myself with divine healing energy. Love, unconditional love. I'm asking for that to pour down, fill me up all the way through my entire core, up through past all my chakras, up through the top like a volcano, and down the sides. And as it goes down the sides, because I've got a fan going, I'm utilizing all that's around me. As the molten lava goes down around the outside of me, the fan is cooling it. It's turning it to a hard armor. And it's titanium. Titanium plated. You will not get through it. There's a rainbow, all the colors of spirit. And then I'm asking for a mirrored plating to go around the outside of that, so that any of these Pam Leach people or anyone else, whoever this is, that I choose not to even give energy to, wants to do their damage, it will be mirrored and reflected back to them, and they will just deal with their own karma. I'm not taking it on. So that's the last I think of that. I detach, I cut cords, I take all of my energy back, and I give you all your energy back. Because any energy that we give to a negative situation, person, worry, we build that energy of that negativity, and I don't need it. So at this time, we are in a positive. We're in the upright. Number one, this is a beginning. This is a position of power that we are in, and it's telling you to stay positive, because everything you're thinking about is now coming to you, and it's coming true. So think about what you desire. Give any of your fears over to Spirit and his angels, which is what I just did, right? my intention is my inner core is completely clear and protected. My outside armor is completely clear and protected. I've detached from all negative energy. I am removing myself from any outside disturbances, and I am clearly hearing what Spirit is wanting to say to me, because there's nothing in my way. So for you, you're in a time of great psychic power. You are at a time where you are picking up messages from Spirit. And maybe you haven't, I've got people, calling me all the time on my work line and writing to me, and they're trying to develop their gifts. So you may not recognize yet how close you are to using your gifts, but you have to practice. Practice makes perfect. You might get glimpses, you might get images, you might get feelings. Like with my dream last night, if I just watched what I was watching, I'd be like, what the hell? I don't associate with that plastic society. I'm not interested in money doesn't make the man as far as I'm concerned, and I'm not in care. I'm not one of those people who is all about shopping at the mall, right? We all know that about me. So I'm watching this dream and it's not me. So I would have thought, okay, why am I dreaming this? But you let it go. Don't kill yourself trying to figure something out, because whatever you were meant to hear, whatever you were meant to see is there for a reason. And it will either connect to something later. As I said, I saw that Pamela Leach person. Well, I've been told before, she's still got a hold of him. So whoever this one in my life is, that woman is still present, right? That's one connection. Two is you want to detach from that because this person is jealous of you, Sherry. Or whoever you're connected to, she's jealous of that person. Whatever it is, the energy is toxic. So then all you need to do at this point is remove yourself from it, right? Detach from the situation. It's not yours to handle. So those are the thoughts. If it's anything that more than you can't figure out, let it go. It'll come to you if it's necessary to come to you. Now, if you do get little thoughts and little, start piecing things together, like the song on the radio was, you're going to hear me roar louder than a lion. Well, the night before, the lion was chasing after, right? And it was a feminine energy. And and so then I put it all together. It's the same kind of, there's a jealous woman who's coming across like a cat that's gossiping. It all goes together with the animal message. So one by one, all the little things piece together, right? Don't ignore the things that come to you. Don't ignore the thoughts and feelings, because this is your psychic antenna that is picking up this stuff. And it's what it means to you. It might mean something different to someone else. Now, when I give these messages, right, through Spirit, when I bring these forward and deliver these as the mailman, I deliver a piece of mail to all the different people, and how you read it and how you interpret it is up to you. And Spirit knows how you will interpret it. They know which people to be affected by which things. I was written to on YouTube yesterday, and on my my work page on Angel's Whisper. They said, you're scary accurate. You have no idea. This is like so dead on. And it's not me. I am a channel, and I am accurate because I am connected, and I listen to what Spirit says and I share it. Now, see, I didn't know how it would affect that person, and what that person was showing me was different than what I saw, but it was scary accurate. And sometimes it is scary, but go with it. Spirit's trying to help you, right? I don't question the messages that come. Somebody wrote to me yesterday and said, I get these messages and I'm being asked to share them. Should I? And I said, yes. It's up to you, up to the other people if they want to hear it or not. So take notes. Like I do. I'll get up in the middle of the night or, in the middle of the morning after I've had a couple hours sleep, and I write the dream down. Even if I don't know what it means, I write it down. Later, I get other glimpses, and things all come together. So this is how your perception of things and your interpretation of things will give you insight into what's going on in your world, and in order to help yourself as well as others. So thank you. We saw it in the upright today. I would like to have a new one, Spirit. That'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be great. Out of 78 cards, I'd like a new one. I'll do whatever it takes, the song is saying. All my years of martyrdom won't be good for the prodigal son. I was born to run. I'll do whatever it takes. So, somebody's been a martyr their whole life. They run off and they're going to do whatever it takes. When they come, I guess they don't want to be the prodigal son. Or I guess they're going to come back in power. Kind of goes with a lot of things we've been getting. Correct for neutrality on all levels. What's the next message we have? Wow. I'm getting real tired of this. I gotta tell you. Maybe I'm just tired. Here she is again. So that's who we saw last night. That was the queen. That Pam Leach person, that Pamela Anderson attitude, that was her. Look at her in her opulence, in her... Because in the upright, this would be a wonderful queen, right? But she's not. She came in reverse. And that's who I watched last night. So, in the upright, we see her happy with what she has. Remember in the dream last night, she had a lot of things, but she was so jealous about what I had. She wasn't happy for anyone else. In the upright, the queen is happy to have the people in her presence and in her land prosperous and benefiting. She's very supportive of them. The beauty is not just around her, it's within her. And she's in peace. She focuses and she sees the beauty around her. This is a loving woman, a loving connection. This is someone you want as a friend, a family member, a lover, a mother. You want this person in your energy. But in reverse, as we were brought out yesterday, and it was brought out this morning, we have a very jealous, manipulative, controlling woman who thinks only of herself. She is not satisfied with what she has. The person actually in my dream was married and wanted what I had. So she wanted someone, and I had a boyfriend in my dream, I think, or a girlfriend. I don't know who I was. I don't know I think I was a female in my dream. I'm not sure. But she wanted what I had. So this is somebody coveting somebody else's possessions or love or even energy or work status, even though she's capable of having all of this herself. She's not satisfied. Excuse me. Clearing, which is what I need to do again, I guess, because she just showed up again. So whatever's going on with this one that's in your life, whoever she represents, you need to stay aware. And you need to stay calm. Remember? We don't want to take on her bullshit. We don't care. You take your energy back, wicked queen. I don't need you in my presence. I'm good. Right? You keep all your energy and I'll take all my energy back. Detach. Go on with your life. You go your way, I go mine. This is a snake in the grass. Right? We don't want anything to do with this. So we don't resonate on. I wasn't resonating with this person in my dream. Whoever she was, I was just like, I don't know why I'm here and why you're here, because I wouldn't choose to be around someone like you. So whatever's going on, it's a transformation. You're letting go of who does not resonate with you. You're running away from that wicked queen. You're opening up your life to the love and the care that you actually deserve. You're loving yourself. You're not paying attention to people that are gossiping about you. You're not worrying about people that are gossiping about you or who are wanting what is yours. You're not going to overprotect. You're going to be aware. You're going to be vigilant. You're going to be smart because you're going to pay attention. And you're going to see when somebody tries to buy your affections. When somebody is sweet when you do what they want and then they turn nasty and narcissistic. When they try and control you, when they overstep your boundaries. You're going to be aware of all that. And you're going to have enough self-love that you're going to say no to people crossing your boundaries. You're going to say when they want to buy you things and you know that it's because they feel like maybe they have something over on you. I'm okay. That's fine. No, thank you. I'll be on my own. That's good. I'll take care of myself. Spirit will take care of me. Right? This is about, I'll go to where there is gentle compassion, love, care. I embrace that, but I'm going to close my eyes and my door to anyone who wants to try and control me, step on my toes. This could be like a mother figure, a jealous mother-in-law. This could be an ex-girlfriend. As I said, this person was married and was jealous of the relationship that was going on and the person that wanted to give to me. They were jealous of that. So it could be spiritual, as I said. People that aren't doing their work, that are jealous that you are being acknowledged for the work that you have done, could be with you in your workspace, right? You've been given a promotion, and there's somebody within your circle that is jealous of that, even though you've done the work to earn it. At this point, if there's an issue with this queen, you can open your mouth and say what Spirit's been asking you. Keep calm and speak your piece, and you might be able to bring some sense of calm to the situation to resolve it if you clearly communicate. But somebody's definitely stepped out of their role, and it's time to let go. And if you feel sad about this, this could be your mom. This could be your girlfriend. This could be your ex-best friend. This could be someone you thought was a friend. They've just wanted to control you. This is somebody who maybe, what I'm getting is there's a queen, a man, who's in love with a man who's not gay. And they're jealous of the person who this man actually loves. So they're trying to keep them from moving forward. They're trying to do whatever they can to belittle them and make them feel that they're not capable of moving forward. Because in my dream, that's what that queen was doing. She was trying to tell me that I wasn't capable, she was trying to cut me down and belittle me and make me feel bad about myself. And it was interesting because I was watching, so I didn't feel bad. She was trying. So there could be somebody attempting to do this. But the fact that she showed up again for the second time in 2 days, and we just talked about that Leo woman, that lion, clearly she's afflicted, because when you think about a Leo, okay, you know what? That's what I have to see. That's what I have to look up. Let's see. That's what I should have probably. So a Leo, because Leo personality traits, negative. So we'll look at it in the negative. Clearly a lion is courageous. They're the color of their sun, right? They are, they have strong personalities. They are protective. They like to be in the limelight, so they're theatrical. They'll defend you. I don't know why this isn't coming up. I'm trying to think. I can't think even right now because I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I'm going to kind of cheat by asking because I can't really think very well. So think about the sun. Leo, while this is loading, the sun is yellow. It's warm. So a Leo, my best friend's a Leo. Okay, there we go. She's loyal. She's loving. She's kind. She's happy. She's gentle. She cares about others. She's very giving. She's enthusiastic. She's got a strong personality. She's very capable. She's able to accomplish what she needs. It is definitely a masculine sign. So it could be this doesn't mean that it's a female or a male. It could be either. We all have the negative and female we all have the male and female aspects within ourselves. So this would be a great person to have by your side when you want to get something done, because they're strong and they're aggressive. They also can be very opinionated and stubborn. Born leaders in a positive way. They love their own space and they seek to be, a social status. But they can be demanding. They can be outspoken. They can trot upon you. They can step on you. They can be self-centered. They can be arrogant. They can be domineering. They can be lazy. They are catty. I mean, that's a big cat to come after you, right? So on the positive, courageous, passionate, loyal, creative. Negative, domineering, arrogant, stubborn, self-centered, lazy, jealous. Okay, so that's what we watched in that queen. That's the energy that we watched. So sound like anyone you know? They could be, if they're in the positive, they have idealism. They're loving, ambitious. If they're in the negative, they have obstinance, pride. A negative Leo is very prideful, so they're very full of ego. So this person is not a spiritual person. This person is connecting to their ego pride, right? So this is definitely what we don't want. And that is the energy of this one that was around us. And the signs, this person, I'll just let it go, because I don't want to necessarily put so much energy on it being in a Leo, because it doesn't have to necessarily be a Leo. It's just they're showing me the lion. So, correct for neutrality on all levels. Okay. Unbelievable. So, again, confirmation. Shuffle, 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 and here we get it again. So pay attention to the message. So basically, that to me is confirmation that what I've picked up is correct. And now we have, I want to see who it is that's singing at the top of their lungs. They're on my on my railing, and I can't see who they are, but they're definitely singing. So it's about speaking out. It's about definitely making sure that your boundaries are clear. It's about speaking out what you hear also. If you have gotten a message or a sign, or if you've gotten some information and you don't have it, you've gotten it in a spiritual way, and you're concerned with speaking up, follow it. They're telling you to speak. That's what the bird is telling you. Okay, so the light of the world, and we have it in reverse. So we'll look at it in the upright. This is interesting to me because we see this man inside with his cat. Young boy, a young man, and then the wise man at the door, knocking on the door. The number 10 is a gateway. That means you're gonna. 10 is also the ending, right? You're walking through. So one part of your life is over, and you're moving forward to another part of your life. So this wise man at the door, you know that he's a spiritual man because he's got the purple shield around his head. He's got the light. So he says, I'm coming to the doorway. I'm knocking on your door. But what's going on? Oh my God, I'm getting the message now. This man is distracted by this cat. There we go. The cat, that Pam Leach woman, still has a hold of him. Well, there he is. He is distracted by this cat. He is not hearing the knocking at the door by spirit. He's not paying attention. He's safe inside this little house, but spirit is trying to get your attention. They're asking you to open the door. There's an opportunity right now in front of you, but you're being distracted by Pam Leach. So she may represent money because she was very focused on material items, material possessions, and so would a Leo be if he's in reverse, right? You're focused on either someone who is demanding of your attention, or that is coming across as catty, or you are the one that is distracted by material comforts because you're inside where it's cozy and warm, and it all comes together with the cat. There's nothing wrong with the cat. Of course, I am a cat, but we're talking about catty women. We're talking about somebody who's been catty, and a man can be a catty person too, right? Men gossip. So there's somebody who's gossiping, who's jealous, who is that you are. Maybe you're being distracted by that. Maybe that is pulling your attention instead of being detaching from it and not giving it your energy. You are, because spirit is saying, "Hello, we're at the door. We want to give you some information here, and you're not paying attention." So it's time to open up. It's time to open up to not only what spirit is bringing, but to your own higher self and what your own higher self is trying to get your attention about. They want you to go into your own quiet space where you won't be distracted from outside. They want you to study. They want you to see the love and power within you and coming at you and available to you. But what's going on here is something in your life has disrupted you. This cat. It's thrown you off balance. It's knocked you off your path. Maybe you've gotten very busy. You're overworking. You're focusing on your material world. And you are literally letting your own physical health suffer. You're working 24/7. The song that came on right before it started was Counting Stars. Soon we won't be counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, promises, but you don't do it. You have your higher self. You're aware of it, but you've got it behind you because look, your back is turned on your higher self. So I know what I'm supposed to do. I know where my attention should go. I know how to handle the situation. If I was doing things in the way that my higher self and I are being connected, it would be working out. But I am ignoring what I'm being told. It's either too difficult for me. I'm distracted by this fine cat, by this Pam Leach. She's got a great ass. She's got a great body. She's hot as hell. She's a bitch, but she's hot as hell. Or I am so consumed with trying to please this controlling, manipulative cat in my life. Or I am so focused on amassing as much financial gain as I possibly can. I'm talking myself into believing that I am doing the right thing. I'm a martyr. I'm a martyr for my family. I'm taking care of these people. I'm taking care of this person. I'm helping. No, you're not. You're pretending to be a martyr. Stop your whining. Stop allowing yourself to be distracted and start paying attention to what your higher self is asking you to do. And if you are meant to work 24/7, you're not a spiritual person. You're not. You have to have balance. You're out of balance. So your perception is skewed. So it's with myself as well. My phone was out for 2 days, 2.5 days, almost 3 days I wasn't able to work. And I said, well, it's because Spirit wants me to stop. They did. They wanted me to break. Take a break. I was able to record my readings, but I wasn't working online. My energy needed to be repleted. I was exhausted. I also needed to build up my strength because they knew I was going to be up all night last night with this cat, right? Maybe that's the same situation. I'm up all night. Look at this. This could be me. Up all night long with this cat when I have work to do, right? So Spirit said, we're going to shut down your work for a few days because we know this is going to happen because you need to be able to tap in and hear. And what do we do first thing this morning? We're going back to work. But where do we go? I don't just go to work. I go to Spirit. And I'm going to have a nap today. I know to pay attention. I know to allow myself a break. I know, and just like you should know, you don't have to burn the midnight oil. Spirit will help you and they will bring you what you need if you stay in balance. As long as you ignore your highest self and you turn away from what's knocking at your door, you will not be successful. You will never reach the highest part of who you are. You will never become the Leo, the lion. You will be this little cat. So Spirit is knocking at the door and they're going to keep knocking until you open it. So will you stop paying attention to that? Whatever this represents to you. The cat. So let's think about the cat. Interesting. The cat is orange, so it's an alley cat. It's somebody you brought in off the street. It's somebody that you've been trying to help. Could be you brought in. What have you brought in off the street? Energy. Could be negative energy that you picked up, right? What have you brought in off the street? It's an orphan. An orange cat, an Oliver cat. It's an orphan. It's somebody who needed your care, needed your help. So you're doing a good thing, you're doing a kind thing, but you're out of balance. Or maybe, remember, Spirit said it's time now. The wise Spirit is here and it's time for you to hand it over. You've done all that you can. You're not being asked to be a martyr. It's not your responsibility, this one that keeps following after you. Spirit's here to take it from you. This could be worries, thoughts, this could be a person, this could be a situation. And you don't have to be the sole person. You're not Superman. You're not Batman. It is not your responsibility to feed and take care of the world. You don't have to be locked up in here. Remember, my landlord said I'm going to keep him locked up in jail as long as possible. He fell in love with this cat. And he's going to keep him locked up in jail. That could be the other message. This could be you. What's locking you up in jail? Has somebody overstep their boundaries? Have they, in doing something that is good? I'm giving this as an example, of course. My landlord's trying to keep the cat safe. But is somebody overprotective? Have they locked you up? Have they not allowed you freedom? Because the window is open. You can go. You're not locked in there. And Spirit's saying, we're knocking at the door and we're telling you, get out the window, go. The window's open, escape. Could be that. Because something has ended with the number 10. Let's find out what this is in regards to, because there's so many different messages and I'm not going to go and tell you, each and every one of you, what they mean, remember? I'm supposed to give you the message, and then however you perceive it and interpret it, that's your higher self. People ask me all the time, what does it mean? And I said, I don't know. What does it mean to you? I'm supposed to deliver the message. You're supposed to figure out with your higher self, what does it mean? Spirit, what does that mean for me? Show me. So variety, I just heard. Variety, variety. Variety. Instant money, variety. Okay, so umbrella. So this one that's hurting, I always said I would be a friend. Come under my umbrella. I said I'd be a friend to the end. I'll stick it out to the end. Now that it's raining more than ever, come under my umbrella. That's what's going on right now. So this is somebody who's going through a difficult time. So you might be that little cat that's trying to escape out of that house. And Spirit is saying, we said we'd be here till the end. We'd be your friend to the end. And there have obviously been ones in your life that have told you, I'm your friend, and I told you I'd be your friend to the end. The window's open. You can escape. Spirit says you've reached the number 10. That's the ending. It's time to go. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Wow. Everything upside down. All right. So the number, I've got to find my book because I know the number 20. I mean, the number 2 is about things happening as they're meant. And this is the number 22. So first of all, I've got to look up a word. Add some, because I don't know what it means. And that's what Google's for, right? Remember, Spirit said do some research. Add some. Indicates one's presence in answer to a roll call. So calling, okay, it's the one crucial call had come for him and he could not answer. Add some. Add some. Remember that someone's knocking at the door? Okay, so add some. And you see a lot going on here. There's somebody sitting there connecting with spirit. And look at the ancestors from before. Fairies. And then there's somebody coming, books of knowledge from down the hallway. Now to me, hallway always represents between worlds. When I'm in the hallway in my dreams, I'm lucid dreaming and I'm between this world and spirit. So there's the woman. She's got her book open. There's a candle on the desk, so that's a light. She's listening to something, but she's looking to the side. You know how you do that when something's like, So she's thinking, she's hearing. Remember, we just said that we were going to be getting messages and thoughts, and we needed to pay attention? So the angel is there. And basically, add some, I have arrived. I'm here. So remember, the spirit was knocking at the door a moment ago. I'm here. I'm here to attend to you. I'm here, right? Or focus on what's going on right now. How interesting, because my camera just got blurry right then. So that's a sign. So focus on what's happening right now, because I'm here. Maybe you're supposed to attend to the situation at hand. Keeps getting blurry. That's interesting. So things keep getting blurry for you. In reverse, so in the upright, you're paying attention to spirit. You're hearing your higher self. You're connecting with your ancestors. You're connecting with the magical energy around you. You're looking at the book of knowledge. It's lighting your way. It's lit up like an epiphany, right? And it's telling you that you're reaching your goals, or you're seeing yourself reaching your goals. You're figuring something out, right? And Spirit's there to tell you that no matter what's going on, you will, because we're bringing you the answers, we're bringing you the knowledge, and you have support. So you're never alone. We're here for you. That's what's going on in the upright. You are listening to Spirit. You are trusting in Spirit. You are relying on the messages that you are getting. You are moving forward. You're doing your own research, like I just did. Look up the word. If you don't understand something, you hear something in a dream, look it up. I hear words all the time in dreams, and they are so dead on accurate. It's amazing, because you're acting on your connection with Spirit. But in the negative, you've lost sight. You don't know where you're going. You're not hearing anyone. The candle is out, or it's burned up. You're burning the midnight oil, and you're spinning your wheels. How about that? You're working. You're getting nowhere. You're over emotional because you're not calm. So you could be, as we got last night, in the dream. I mean, that confused me, right? So you could be confused. You're confused. You're not getting clarity from the books of knowledge. People aren't coming forward. You're not hearing them. You don't have that aha moment, right? Where you're like, I get it. So you're frustrated. You're confused. I don't understand. Maybe you're just so busy that you can't get anything done. Because you know how sometimes it's like I have so much to do, I don't even know where to start, right? So Spirit wants you to remind you that you're here at this moment in this place, and everything is happening as it is right now for a reason. Forgot to look up 22. Sorry. That made me think of that, because 22 definitely talks about that. So basically, Spirit sees the positive results of your prayers, and they want you to have patience and stay optimistic while the final details are being worked out in heaven. This is an urgent call from Spirit to keep the faith. Okay? So right now, in the reverse, you're not feeling that way. You're not keeping the faith. You don't understand. You're frustrated. You're not, you're overwhelmed. You're too emotional. You're feeling disconnected. You're feeling like, I need Spirit now, and where are you? Now, at the time when I need you most, you're not here. I don't feel you. I don't hear you. But my friend Stephanie, her mother died a while back, and while she was going through this really difficult, grief-stricken time, she says, I'm not able to hear, and I said, you know what, you just need to relax, because right now what's important for you is self-care. You need rest. You're healing, right? What's important is care, quiet, peace. not working 24/7. Like for Spirit, my phone, it doesn't happen accidentally. The fact that my phone was shut down for 3 days, that I couldn't work online, I knew it happened on purpose. I knew it did. I know now when Spirit shuts me down, I'm working too much. And it's either I have been working too much and I need a break, or I'm about to go through something that I'm going to have reserve energy, which just happened again last night. So when you can't hear Spirit and you can't think, you're trying too hard, you're overwhelmed, you're exhausted, you need to give yourself a break. Spirit has not left you. They never do. So we did also have confirmation that Spirit has been knocking at the door, and we've been getting the messages again and again from Spirit. There's an opportunity in front of you. Take it. Open the door. We've been told to leave that toxic situation. You've been told that you don't have to take care of that situation anymore. Spirit has it, but you've ignored it. You've ignored it. Whoever it is that this is applying to, that cat's still in the house, staying with that man that's either controlling it, or the man is still taking care of that cat that's controlling him. Whatever it is, the door is open. We saw that. You haven't left because you choose to be a martyr. You choose to be wrapped up in fear. You choose to feel that you're a one-man army. Or you choose to be so attached to your material possessions and your money that you aren't listening to Spirit knocking on the door. So you're not hearing Spirit because you're choosing to not connect to Spirit. And as long as you stay that way, you won't hear them. So you are being challenged by Spirit to open the door, renew your commitment to your spiritual path and to yourself, so that you can connect again with Spirit. Go into meditation and say, okay, you know what? You're right. I'm going to take 20 minutes today and I'm going to sit down. I'm just going to clear my schedule. I'm going to shut off my phone and my computer and I'm just going to close my eyes. And I'm going to, you know what would help me? Is I'm going to do a cord cutting meditation, a guided one. I'm going to connect a guided meditation, a cord cutting meditation to this reading. And it's 20 minutes long and I love it. Might be 25. It's Johnny Booth is the author. He's got an English accent, I think, and I like him, and I like it, and it's relaxing. And sometimes when you've got so much going on in your head, you're not able to bring yourself to a place of just silence and quiet peace to do it your own quiet meditation. If you go and start it with a guided meditation, they walk you through it, and you're so intent on listening to what he says that it takes your mind off of whatever's going on in your other outside world, and you're able to get to that place of peace, and you are cutting cords and putting up protection. You'll be surprised at what comes up and the people that come to your mind and the situations. It could be events, it could be childhood things, it could be homes, it could be people. It's amazing. It's a really good reading. Clearing. So do that and give yourself that. And then at the end of it, it gives you a little bit of space just to kind of drift. And that's going to give you a little bit of time. And then you say to Spirit, come in and talk to me. I want to hear you. I'm open. So when you do that, you will find that Spirit comes to you. You will feel the love there. If you don't cry during this meditation, I'd be surprised. So please take some time to take action. It's just one small step, but you can do it. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say to Spirit, I'm asking for you to show yourself. I need you now. I'm open to you. I am going to shut down my work for that long, and I'm going to give my time just to you and my highest self, because I realize this is in my own self-care, and that's important, because I miss hearing from you. I want to hear you correctly. I want to be able to perceive the situation correctly, and I want to be able to interpret the information correctly. And I know I can't do that when I'm in a toxic environment and when I'm so consumed with outside things that I can't see straight or hear straight. Okay, one more message from the radio and one more message from here, and then I'm going to do the cord cutting meditation. Here we go. Want something just like this. The same person saying, I didn't feel I was worthy. This person has been told their whole lives that they're not worthy, they're not good enough. And they've believed it. And somebody is saying to them, no, that's not true. I want something just like this. Spirit says we want you just the way you are. Right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. One last message. Thank you. And it's amazing to me, just amazing to me. I'm never going to be surprised anymore that We're getting one we've already gotten. But look at the color of titanium. I like that. Archangel Zadkiel popped to mind right away. He's there to help you. Archangel Zadkiel. It's funny how certain ones pop up, because I know that Jeremiah is also, oh, I know why it popped up. I know why it popped up. Archangel Zadkiel is about forgiveness. He's about forgiveness of self and forgiveness of others. That's one of his duties. His color is the violet ray. That's why I saw that right away when I saw him. So Archangel Zadkiel, he's going to help you release any unforgiveness towards yourself or towards anyone else. Help you recognize that in truth, you know, we all came here to play a role, to play a part. Some people play a crappy part in our lives, but it's a role. And it's all about ascension. It's all about us learning how to, you know, define our own boundaries, speak our truth, stay on our path. And so Archangel Zadkiel is here to help you recognize the oneness within everyone and everything, and help you transmute the negative energy back into positive energy using the violet flame. Using the violet flame helps you release any painful past memories so that you can find forgiveness within that, right? Release any heavy emotions like fear or anger so that they can be transmuted back into love. He's an artist. This guy is creating something. We got it in the upright, which is really lovely. And look at it's everywhere. The color is everywhere, the violet ray. This is a new moon, putting out your new moon wishes. What is it that I wish to create? I wish to leave the past behind, and I'm carving out a more positive, loving, nurturing life for myself. I'm looking at all feminine energy here. Female, naked bodies. I am carving out a new path where I will be open and vulnerable. I will expose myself to spirit and to love. I will let love in. I will allow. This is what my wishes that I'm sending out over my emotional waters on the new moon. I'm going to release any negative energy and any fear and worry. I'm asking. My window is open. That they were knocking on my door. My window is open, and I'm allowing you to come in. I'm asking you to come in, Archangel Zadkiel. I'm asking for your presence. Help me. Allow my heart to be open and let me visualize the light all around me. Help me tune into the power of forgiveness for myself and for anyone who has consciously or unconsciously hurt me in the past, the present, or even in the future. Help me tune in to the power that is available to me at this time, and release any emotions, fears, or anxieties that are stored in. I'm chipping away at that. That's stored inside of my chakras or inside of my energy centers. I want to transmute that and release that in light and love, so that I can shine brightly. Now, this is Archangel Zadkiel. Help me be more vibrant in a positive way. Now, who else I want to ask for is Archangel Jeremiah, because he came forward as well with the color purple. I think Archangel Jeremiah is about, whenever I see Jeremiah, it's about renewing, like a review of the past, which is interesting because we're just coming out of the last of the shadow of Mercury retrograde. And it's about a life review and about renewal and moving in a new direction. So Archangel Jeremiah, when he comes forward, he's telling you that your obstacles that you're facing at this time, or that you've maybe come through, it's almost over. It's temporary. They're telling you face the situation and detach emotionally from it, which is what we were already being shown. Everything that we're going through is a temporary situation. There is a possibility that you have been sidetracked, is what we were shown with the cat and when the spirit was knocking at the door, from the goals that we've set for our life. And we want to look at our environment, at our home, right? What's going on in our home? Are we working too much? Are we so focused on our work, burning the midnight oil, that we're not aware of the beauty that surrounds us, the invitation that's there for us? We need to get things back in balance. Sometimes obstacles come in our way in order to make us rise to the occasion, to make us stay focused. So this is a message to you that what you have been working hard on, you've been burning the midnight oil. I've been trying to, I recognize this is the final push to put it through. This is a positive sign that what you have been working on is coming to fruition. It will be fruitful. It will be successful. But there may be a change in direction. There may be a change in course. So make sure you're analyzing things and making sure that things are moving in the way that you wish, that you aren't feeling overwhelmed, that you aren't putting in too many long hours and not seeing the results, because maybe there's something that you need to regroup and reanalyze and redirect things. And that's what Jeremiah is there. That's why he comes forward when you're taking a review of something, you know, and then you review the obstacles and you review what's going on, and you take a look at whatever's in front of you, and now you've got a after I've done that, you're seeing, well, maybe there's an easier way or a more direct way of achieving what it is that we're trying to achieve. So is it a boundary that needs to be overcome? Is it an obstacle that's been impeding your progress? Is it something that you've allowed by somebody encroaching on your personal boundaries? Or is it you yourself that is you've overwhelmed yourself? You've taken on too many responsibilities. You're not delegating authority. You're trying to be the one-man army. So right now, is there a person close to you that's been draining your energy and your resources? Remember yesterday I was getting with a message, there was somebody, actually it wasn't in our reading, it was in a private a message that I posted, that there was a young one. They showed a water sign that you are feeling obligated to take care of. But it's more that they are making you feel obligated, but you're allowing yourself to be a martyr. It's a family member, close friend, relative, somebody that you feel you felt you were helping them. But they are relying on you for money and they're relying on you to take care of them when they can do it themselves. It's kind of like that rich person that we saw, the Queen, the Pam Anderson person, who had everything but wasn't satisfied with anything and wanted what was yours. And this person is got a handout constantly but isn't doing their work. This person needs to be shown the boundaries, needs to be shown the door, basically. And that's what's going on right now. There's someone that's draining your energy, draining your resources, and you need to disengage and remove yourself from those circumstances. And know that there's something there for you that's positive around the corner if you listen to Spirit and you do this. So that's the key. This is the 6 of keys. And when I look at the number 6, I tell you again, every time, the 6 is about being too focused on material, the material world. So this, in the positive, let's look at it at the positive, because we did get it upright. We've got all of this going on. This is telling you that your hard work is paying off. You may not have seen the results, but your work and the light of Spirit and the energy of Spirit coming together is going to make sure that your efforts are going to reap a harvest. And if things have been tight for you and you've been having to work long hours, they're giving you the message that that's the knock on the door. It's like, okay, relax, we're here. You know, we're going to help you out here, because something is about to happen where you're going to be given a break. You're going to be all of a sudden have an increase in your work, an opportunity for increase. Whatever it is, there's abundance coming, growth coming, and the efforts that you have put in, as long as you stay balanced and listen to Spirit when it's time to leave, and when it's time to shut your door, when there's time to put your boundaries down, speak your truth. As long as you follow your guidance, follow the light, it will be successful and prosperous for you. So this is for the ones who are concerned, you know, all right, Spirit's, you know, I just lost my job and Spirit's telling me all this, but, you know, now you're stressing. If you listen and you stay on your path, whatever you do, you have to stay on your path. Don't allow yourself to be pulled off your path and be distracted by Pamela Anderson Leach, whoever this person is, by that cat, by the alley cat, by the whoever the charity is, by the family member. And, you know, a lot of times I need you, we need you, but you haven't given yourself your own life. You've not allowed yourself to do anything, because these people in your life or this situation is so needy. Needy people. There's a lot of people that go through their lives being professional sick people, because that way it's a passive aggressive way of making you stay and take care of them. If they're sick, they get your attention, they get sympathy. They don't have to even work for it. They don't have to do anything. They're professional sick people, right? Professionally depressed, professionally not well. You know the kind. Be aware. So many messages. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to try and bring them, and the camera just flashed right then. That's interesting. I'm just going to leave it and let you guys do what you need to do with this. Make sure you put your shields on. Titanium shields. Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Jeremiah. Review with Jeremiah. Zadkiel is there to help you with releasing forgiveness for yourself and others. Persevere and work through. Of course, Michael, shield and protect. And Archangel Metatron will help clear and balance your chakras. But we all have to work and be a part of it. You know, no big dogs riding for free. And that means us. Love you guys. Have a good day.